Hello once again. I don't know what day it is. I don't know when you're going to be able to see this. I'm in the middle of the woods right now. I decided that it'd be kind of cool to do a video where I just tell you guys a little story. So, I've always been a huge believer in everything paranormal. I've been a huge fan of, ghost hunting shows and documentaries even, where they try to prove that ghosts exist. I love just exploring the paranormal, and I think that I learn something new about it every time I try to dig a little deeper. When I was a kid, I used to go ghost hunting with my friends all the time, and it was kind of one of those things where you never felt quite right doing it. Kind of like this. You always feel a little bit on edge, and it was weird. I always wanted an experience to happen. I wanted something to see, to prove to other people that, what I believed in, it existed, it was real. But I feel like sometimes, I showed up with nothing. And there was this one time where, I had all the equipment. I had thermometers to measure the temperature when it got cold, to see, because they say that ghosts, they draw energy, and when they're around and they draw energy, it gets cold. I had EMF detectors for measuring electromagnetic fields, and they said that ghosts and spirits can manipulate those sort of things, and the meter should go off when something's near. I had infrared lights to see. I had so many different things, and the one thing that I actually had was this compass. And it was my dad's. Well, he gave it to me. I think he said it was my grandpa's or my great-grandfather's. And compasses, they point north, south, east, and west, but it's supposed to be based off of an electromagnetic field. So one day, I remember, I was in my dad's house, and I really wanted to find something. I used to take this little guy everywhere. And I remember walking up the stairs and holding it out in front of me like this. And I looked down at it, and I watched as the little needle just spun rapidly in circles, like it couldn't figure out which direction was which. And they say that's what happens when a spirit is by you. So of course I got scared, and I thought nothing of it. I thought, well, that was cool. I might have just had an experience, but I'm done now. Okay, time to go downstairs. Maybe it was nothing. One night, my dad and I and my stepmom, we used to sit on the couches in the living room late at night and just watch TV until we all fell asleep. And of course, we'd wake up and go to our own beds afterwards. One night, my dad was still asleep, and I remember because I didn't want to wake him up. And I got up, and I went, and the way our house is set up is, here's the living room, right next to it is the kitchen. If you walk down the hallway off the kitchen, there's the dining room, and in that hallway is the bathroom. So I got up to go to the bathroom, and I was probably like 9 years old at the time. I was really little. And I got up, I started walking towards the bathroom, careful not to wake anybody up. I was quiet. And all I remember is turning the corner in the dining room against the wall over here. We had a fish tank. And when I turned the corner to go to the bathroom, I saw a figure, like clear as day, a black silhouette, a figure, a just tall man standing there over the fish tank. And he didn't move, and he didn't look at me, but he was standing over the fish tank. And I was so terrified that I turned around and decided I don't need to go to the bathroom. And I probably went right there. I went back to the couch, and I sat down, and I fell back asleep, and I was so scared to get up again. It's kind of one of those things where, if you're not there, it might sound, oh, well, like everyone sees figures. It's not scary, like you're probably lying, like blah, 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 blah. But until you're there, and you see it for yourself, you don't understand. You can hear things that aren't there. I actually formed my own ghost hunting team, I know. It was me and a friend, and we went ghost hunting in my basement, because at the time when I was a kid, that was all where we could go. We were in there one day, and I had my camera set up, but you couldn't see anything. I don't think I had my infrared lights yet. All you hear is me talking. Actually, this video is on YouTube, on my old channel. When I was a kid, I used to try to make videos. I'm still trying. But we were sitting there and, you know, waiting for something to happen. It was that, you know, we want it to happen. It was, you know, if we want it to happen, maybe something will happen, but will it be real? So it was one of those days where we're waiting for something to happen. We're wishing it to happen. We want it to happen. And I sat there and I remember saying, we've been waiting here all day. We're really bored. And I told my friend to shut up. Or maybe she said that. I don't remember. And all I remember saying after that for sure was, go sit in that chair over there, the black one with the light on it. And all you heard in the background was, shh. And I didn't hear it at the time, but my friend, she heard it. And she said, what was that? It was like a shh. And I was like, I didn't hear anything, and I don't remember what happened after that. We might have ran upstairs scared out of our minds. I remember reviewing the footage later after that, and I heard it. Like, it's there. It's on the footage. I'll put it in the video.
I'm waiting here all day. We're really for like 10 minutes. Bored. Christine, shut up. Sit in that chair with the black one with the light on it. What's that? What? Like this? Oh, alright. No, I'll do it. Then?
It was probably one of the scariest moments of my life. Even now, sitting here, you just feel uneasy, but uneasy kind of because one, I could be eaten by a bear at any moment, but also because I can't see past my camera. I can't see nearly anything. I see my light right there, and I see the lights from the other houses, but I can barely see anything. That's the scary part, because I'll never even know if, one, anything is coming, but two, if I were to have an experience right now, if something were to actually be here with me, it would almost certainly have to be right in front of me. Or I guess behind me if I heard it. But it's eerily quiet out right now. And it's cold. I almost want to take out my compass and just see. What the? Okay, so there's a car coming, but I definitely just heard something. Jeez. Wow, I don't know what that was. Walking back inside now. That was terrifying. I would have... What in the... Okay. I would have made the video longer, but I don't want to die. Look, you have a nice pond. Isn't it beautiful? Happening. I don't know if you can see it, but my light right now, the one that I had, it's blinking. Can you see that? Oh, you can't see it. There, see it? It's literally blinking on and off. I don't know what that means, but we're about to find out. I turned the light on out here, just in case. Oh my god. That's weird. That's crazy. What's happening? That's not supposed to happen. What's going on? We're walking back to the house now. Hopefully we don't die. Now it's fine. Oh. Alright, maybe it's because it was dying.